Hey, I'm Geese, and this is day 5 of my Pro Club Gaming challenge of becoming a pro gamer within or just over 100 days, or at least improving my skills. And I've just kind of started doing this video diary on it. I thought I'd upload 4, 5 and 6 together because I've had time constraints and stuff. So with this particular video, I'm going to be talking about how I've improved as a player and what steps that I've taken to begin that journey. Obviously, in the previous videos, I talked about the community aspect, joining a pro clubs team, using various modes like Ultimate Team, trying to hit the time factors and stuff, and mentioning people that have been a big help for me. What I wanted to talk about in this video is doing research off of the game. So with FIFA, obviously you gain your main experience from playing it, which is great. The more hours you clock up, the better you become, it seems, because to average out 10,000 hours, which scientists say is the length of time you need to become good at something, you have to work out 10,000 hours broken up into 5 years makes roughly about 5 hours a day. So yeah, still trying to hit that. Anyway, what I've done is I've looked at videos on YouTube of attacking videos, how to play better with defense, with attack, with my all around game. There's been some very helpful videos there, and then basically once I've watched the videos, I've then gone back to FIFA and to try and apply it. Now I know that there's hundreds of videos out there for different things, attacking, defending, formations, players, this and that and the other. But you have to work out what's best for you, and work out, for instance, a simple tip that a few videos have come up with is when to sprint and when to run, basically. And what a lot of people do, and I'm guilty, I put my hands up, I'm guilty for this as well, is that they tend to just hold the sprint button down all the time for everything. Now, not only is that an energy drainer, but because of the game dynamics, it also puts you off balance. Your agility is not as great, your passing's weaker, or it's not as accurate, and it's been proven in various videos. So I went and applied it, and now I try to sprint when I need to, and it works out a lot better. My passing seems a lot more accurate. I've got more time to aim it better. I'm sprinting when I need to, so I've got more energy for the end of the game. So that's one of the many tips that I've worked out. I never used to do skills before, but now I'm starting to do simple skills like roll the ball, because with doing skills, it's not about doing the most fanciest, it's about combining a lot of things together, like timing and the situation and the direction of play. Because what I used to think was that if you press up, no matter what direction your player is facing, so for instance, I get my pad. So this is my pad right here. It's a customized one, paid for it. But if I pressed up like that on the pad, no matter what direction I was facing, I thought it would do the skill, but it doesn't. The skill works by the way that you're facing. So if my player is facing this way, then I'll press this way. If my player's facing this way, it's this way and this way. And for me personally, that was quite hard to master, because I had to look at where the player was facing and to try and do the skill that way. And especially with, for instance, if I'm showing you back on the pad again, for instance, if my player is facing this way, then I have to roll the ball sort of upwards or downwards, because the skill was a sideways motion. Okay, whereas if my player was this way, then I'd have to do it like that. And in the practice arena, you know, unless you physically turn your player, you know, which is what I had to learn to grasp as well. So it's going well. I watched a few YouTube videos and stuff. So hopefully I can take that out and apply it to the game. The season's kicked off for my pro clubs team. We had a few issues with players, getting players in and matching up well in that. And again, you know, big shout out to Takeaway, because he was a big instrumental person. Takeaway's his PSN tag, by the way. He was a big instrumental person in organising it and getting the chats going and stuff like that when I work and stuff. So yeah, but hopefully I can hit my 5.5 hour target and get playing on a regular basis. Also, big news, what I've decided to do is scrap Fortnite. I've decided to scrap Fortnite, I know. And I've decided to basically play a lot of Call of Duty games. So they're two different contrasts. So Call of Duty in one hand and obviously FIFA in the other. They're two different dynamics, two different things, but hopefully you can start seeing some videos of them, of Call of Duty, because I've got a lot of Call of Duty games, zombies, etc. Be good. And you'll be seeing videos of various other things as well, like for instance, stay tuned for the Tales of Borderlands, because that's what I've got in the pipeline for videos for that's coming next. And then, you know, other games like Bloodborne and Little Big Planet 3 and stuff like that. So yeah, should be good. And stay tuned for day 6.